What made you want to become a Mr. T lookalike?
Well, it all started from my 21st birthday party. I was invited, and I went as Mr. T. It was my first party in the U.S., in the UK from being in the U.S., and I thought, why not make a big impact?
Are you Mr. T full-time?
No, I'm not Mr. T full-time, unfortunately, because that would be a fantastic salary. I couldn't be a Mr. T lookalike full-time because my mom will kill me. The amount of studying I did in uni, I got my master's in digital media and design. I turned down my PhD. She was a bit disappointed in that. So I've just been earning ever since as a visual effects artist.
So have you always been into your fitness, or did you have to, becoming Mr. T, did you adapt it or become more into it in that way?
No, I've always been into my fitness off and on again. When I got to the UK, I thought I'd start to create my little home gym. And I found Fitness Superstore, oddly enough, when I moved to Northampton, which was quite cool. I walked into the showroom and I thought, this is my home away from home, you know, I wish I could move in here. But it worked out well because I just started buying kit from like day one and filling my garage and then constantly changing it to what I was feeling at the time. The equipment that I have, I all picked up mostly from here, and I've got the quick release dumbbells. Those are fantastic because in a small confined space I don't need a rack, so I can just quickly swap them about and instantly start lifting. I've got multiple benches, I've got a few cages, I've got the leg extension, and everything in my gym needs to be multi-purpose. So every single unit has to do 2 or 3 things. Unfortunately, I can't have one unit that's dedicated for myself.
So what would be your #1 piece of equipment that you've got at home?
#1 piece of equipment. I was extremely happy with my Body Solid cable crossover because I could do 21 or more different exercises with that. So that is a real amazing, compact, multifunctional piece of equipment, and it fits it perfectly in a double garage.
So how often do you train?
I try to train at least 4 to 5 times a week. Recently, I've started to put in more cardio because it's something I hated doing. I used to do sometimes 2 hours of strength training. One was just regular barbells and weights, and the second was strongman training, which was at a local gym. I'd go down there and do that. I hurt myself pretty badly, so I decided to cut out the strongman stuff. I still do tire training and other things, but I'm just focused now on cardio and strength training afterwards, so half an hour of strength training. Well, the best thing that's happened since I've become Mr. T is, oddly enough, I was booked for Tea in the Park in 2013 to kind of co-host the main stage and other things like that. So I got to go onto a stage with 80,000 people, and it was insane. You know, usually you do gigs and there's a couple thousand, but when there's that much energy, you kind of get blasted in the face with people screaming. It's a completely surreal moment. That was one of the most fun things I've ever done.
So how many press-ups can you do in a minute?
How many press-ups I can do in a minute? Well, the thing was, sometimes me and Will Smith lookalike, we compete against each other, and we're really competitive guys. Sometimes he drops around the house at like midnight knocking on the door to use my gym, which is odd. But yeah, sometimes we smash out around, I do about 35, he does sometimes 40, but it bounces back and forth. Out of all the lookalikes, am I the strongest? I would say no. Susie Kennedy, Marilyn Monroe, she's the strongest because she can wear heels for about 10 hours. Quit your jibber-jabbing and get yourself down to Fitness Superstore, the only place to buy your kit.